Real quick, want to chat about Married to Medicine. Y'all know the new season is coming back in a few weeks. So shout out to those ladies. Hopefully it's a good season. We know that we're gonna see Dr. Greg and his new wife on the show. And Dr. Greg used to previously be married to Quad Webb. Quad did a sit down with Dr. Heavenly where she talked about feeling disrespected by the production. And I want y'all to check it out so we can discuss.
I love Squad maturity level with Dr. G's new wife on the show. How do you feel like? I mean, because to me, it's no secret that this is the first time, I believe, tell me if I'm wrong, that we've had a reality TV show show somebody go through a tumultuous marriage, get a divorce, and then bring back the husband and then the new fiance, which turns into his new wife.
Right.
That's unprecedented. How do you feel about them doing that?
Well, I honestly, I got to keep it real with you. And all the things that you noted and stated have been absolutely true just a moment ago, for sure, in reference to what I've been through and what we see with the ex-husband and the new wife on the show. I feel disrespected. I feel disrespected. And it's though the conversation was never had with me, and I've been a staple on the show since conception. And so, just knowing that it wasn't a pleasant marriage, and people kind of having some understanding and some insight about what transpired in our marriage. And clearly we sat there in New York on the stage with Andy Cohen, and we were very authentic and very real and raw. And so things were stated there. And I just feel like, where was the respect for me when this decision was made? And I know my cast members don't make this decision.
Right. We definitely
you all don't make the decision.
But I think it's a messy shit though. I mean, if you want a reality TV show, it's some messy stuff. Had a girl get divorced, bring back the husband. And bring his new wife. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's
just try to rub that in Quad's face. Let's evoke emotion from Quad and see what we get. We need something for season 10. So let's put Quad out there to put her on the defense, and let's see how she's going to respond.
I love what Kia.
Quad need to grow up. I'm about to tell you why right quick before I lose it. Mm-hmm. She need to grow the fuck up, because we saw what that lady looked like. Mm-hmm. This is a good look for you, no matter how you slice it. She might have somebody,
I was wondering
and you
if
don't.
that's where you was going. I was
I'm sorry.
Okay,
girl.
Yeah, go ahead.
She look. I'm sorry. She looked like she on her first season of a reality show. Okay,
of when reality shows was first, getting up off the ground.
Yes, and it looks a little rough. All women are beautiful. She looks a little rough in comparison to Quad. And so Quad, you really shouldn't feel disrespected by this. You really should feel like that bitch still not better than me. You should take a Jennifer Lewis attitude about this situation. You know what I'm saying? And feel yourself, because we saw this lady in that little intro, when we talked about it last week. We saw her. We saw her in her little saying. Her saying was like Quad saying. It looked like production care about you, bitch. It looked like production is trying to show you that they care about you, because she looked a fool in comparison to you. I'm going to just leave it like that.
I just wanted to say that when Quad said she knows that her cast members don't make that decision, I'm like, they may not make that decision, but they damn sure influence it. And I feel like Heavenly always looking out for you to try and get you a check, because remember, Quad's contract, what it seemed like earlier on, wasn't even solidified. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was a scheme that Heavenly set up to come to Quad with the BS for her to come back on the show. But if your contract wasn't even solidified and stuff, and you coming back to the show and you talking about some I felt disrespected, I'm kind of like, but how? But how? I mean, I hate to say that you're not married to medicine, my love, but you're not. And I know a lot of times we compare this show to other housewife shows where other people aren't housewives, but majority, if not all of the cast members of Married to Medicine, they have stuck to the script of making sure every single person is indeed married. they don't follow the script with the other shows, and that's just on them. Quad is the only one that I've seen to really be able to
Phaedra. Yeah.
skate through the cracks. Yeah, and now Phaedra. But before that, I mean, Quad was the only one to skate through the cracks because of her history. But I feel like if anybody should feel disrespected, it should be Miss Mariah, because that's sad that you created the show and then you ain't even on it no more.
And they use you in the trailer.
Hello. But it's all good. Quad, get your check, girl. Get your check. Let it be what it's gonna be. You ain't gotta get them too much of a reaction.
I mean, I understand her feeling a little bit disrespected, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Only because if you in a work, I understand her being disrespected by the people who run the show in the background, not knowing anything about it. Like, you probably trust some of these people to a certain degree. Nobody gave you the heads up. Nobody told you nothing. But at the end of the day, you still return. So it really didn't make a difference. You was gonna come on the show and make your check.
Oh, wait. Which one is the wife? Is it not this one that's on
She on the
this
right
side
side
with the blue jeans?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
What you said was accurate.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
She looks gorgeous, but there's a shine that Quad has at this point in the game.
Yeah.
So there's no need to feel, any type of way about this woman is what the point is. And she got the same black man you had, bitch. Just because she's, better equipped to deal with him don't mean that he's not the same nigga. So there's no need.
The only thing they gonna throw in her face is that the girl is so much younger. That's the only thing that they gonna throw in her face.
How old is she?
Well, I just know she's younger than. I feel like she's younger than her. She's how many years younger than?
I feel like she's probably in her late 20s.
I think it's like 15 years, 18 years, something like that, younger than Dr. G. It's not a little bit.
That explains
like
everything.
She celebrated a birthday not too long ago, because she do got a twin.
Girl, that explains everything.
So so she has to be younger than Quad. Not to say that Quad is the same age as Dr. G, but they gonna keep talking about how young she is.
Yes, this is when y'all gotta understand that there's a difference between filters and video.
So she's about to be 31, it looks like.
Okay, because everybody else saying she 32, she 35.
Well, I don't know, unless I got my weeks wrong. This was posted 53 weeks ago.
So yeah,
when it was 30.
53 weeks ago. So she's 31 now.
31.
Yeah. She just turned 31.
That's still young to be married to a man that's closer to his 50s. But do your thing, young girl. I'm sure he takes great care of her, but it's definitely probably the reason why it's easier for her to deal with him than it is for Quad at this point.
Oh yeah, I think she might be 32. She turned 30 in 2021.
30. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had to
they
look
still
at
been
the
together for, it still can, you know what it is, y'all. Y'all know you want your old sugar daddy that's gonna take good care of you, girl. Okay, your little sugar daddy. You gonna show him how to be appreciated.
I mean, they look like they go together.
Didn't know. They do.
They go together.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Hey, I didn't say she was bad looking. I think she's a beautiful girl. I just think there's a difference between filters on Instagram and what people look like on camera.
And it's a difference between her and Quad. Quad should honestly be friends with the girl.
She really should.
Yeah.
Empower her. There shouldn't be no beef.
Yeah. Not for somebody that you felt just wasn't that great to you as a mate.
She graduated in 1992.
Yeah, she looks...
I graduated high school.
What? She was 1992.
I'm looking forward to finding out about how they did.
No, the note, I read it wrong.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to finding out more about how they met each other, because I'm like, how did y'all cross paths? What did that look like? What was that?
She looked like somebody that might come from something, you know what I'm saying? Or might have a little something. You get in the right circles with older, distinguished men that, want to be with happy-go-lucky girls who have no idea what they're in for. That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving them. So, 31. That still ain't. At 35, I can tell you still ain't figured out most shit at 31.
All right.